All right, Harmony, welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back. It's nice to see you again.
Me too.
So you wanted to kind of explain what happened with the story you were talking about, how you got pregnant and so on.
Yeah, so, okay. Basically, when I started messing around with hoeing and stuff like that, and prostituting, I met somebody, but before I was even prostituting or anything like that, I had met him at the mall. And he had approached me, said he was 18 and stuff, and said he was just lying about everything about him. So then some months later, once I started getting more into prostituting and stuff, I ended up seeing him, and when I see him, I ended up going with him and being with him. So I was with him and another girl. And I was with them for some months, and it got to a point where I started to see like he was like a pervertish, like I started to see like pedophile-ish type things. Like he would go around his daughter and he would do weird stuff, like stuff you wouldn't see no father do to his child, or little sneaky stuff like that. And I don't know, it just was weird. So me and the girl that was there used to talk about it, like, that's weird, like he's weird, like, but it was just the fact that, I don't know, he was just weird. So.
Did he know you were 13 at the time?
Yeah, he knew. Yeah.
Because you could pass for 20. You could pass for 18 or 20 very easily.
Yeah, but I told him, like, about me. Like, I told him about me. So then I had ended up going back home. Like, after a couple months of me being with them, I ended up going back home to where I'm from, Wichita, Kansas. I ended up going back home, and they ended up sending me back out here because I'm going through some stuff. But they ended up sending me back out here. And when they sent me back out here, I ended up going with him. And I went with him. And I was just, me being around him, I didn't feel comfortable no more. So, like, really, I was not comfortable at all. And he would try to touch on me, do stuff. And it'd just be like, no. Like, that's just how, like, my attitude was with him, was like, get off me type stuff. Like, I don't know, I just I didn't like that. So then.
But you were working as a prostitute.
Yeah.
And you were giving him your money.
Yeah. But the thing was, with him, we wasn't even going outside. It was like some whole other type stuff, like some boyfriend type stuff. Like, it was more like he was just wanted me and her around to say he got 2 girls, or just to feel cool or something. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I was working for him. I was with him. And then one night he had got an apartment. He got an apartment like 2 days before this night, but he got the apartment, so we had moved into a new apartment or whatever. Me, I'm already uncomfortable, so I'm like, I don't want to be staying with him, because now we in a house. You could do anything you want to me, like, and I already felt weird vibes. So, like, the third night of me being there, I had went to sleep. I was drunk, intoxicated. I went to sleep, and then I was on my cycle. I was on my monthly. And I remember before I was going to sleep, they was telling me that, I didn't probably even mention this in the other video, but they was telling me, like, that I was so intoxicated, I was trying to pick up, like, stuff off the floor, like tables and stuff, and pick it up and stuff. I was like, I don't know, really intoxicated. So when I went to sleep, when I went to sleep, I woke up and my panties was way over here. It was blood everywhere. It was like somebody had stripped me naked. That's what it felt like. Somebody had stripped me naked. So when I woke up, they were gone. So when they were gone, I left because I just felt like it was just weird. Like I felt like he did something to me. I know he did something to me because before I went to sleep, I had pants on and I had my drawers on. So I know I didn't take it off while I'm asleep. Like I'm intoxicated, I'm slumped. Like if anything, I'm asleep. So then I left while they were gone. I left. And then I was on Fig like 2 days after that. I went to Fig. Like I was with a new pimp. I went to Fig and then he seen me and tried to run me over instantly. Like I hurried up and backed away because I know his car. So like when he was coming, I know how his car moved because it was like a bumpy type move to his car. So I seen it and I was like, oh, I backed up quick out the street. And he was like, bitch, I should throw you in his car and stuff like that. So then that's when I instantly started hurry up and walking. I'm on the phone, I'm calling my peoples. I'm like, this nigga, he's on weird shit. Like I was saying he was on some weird stuff. So then he started chasing us. I got in the car. He started following us and chasing us basically down. So we're driving so fast and he's behind us and he's following us and he's chasing us like so fast. We stopped and then the person I was with, he was basically like, what's going on?
So your old pimp is following you and your new pimp
Yeah.
down Figueroa Street?
Yeah. So then he was like, what's going on? Like he was like, and then the person I was with before was like, oh, free the bitch or I'ma shoot you with the bitch in the car or something like that. So then the new person I was with, I got in the car. I was in the car, he got in the car. And then he was like, forget this, man. Like, he was just like, forget it. So he just started driving off. And all you hear is boom, boom, boom. Like, all you hear is gunshots. Like, gunshots. And then you heard skirt and a big old boom. Like, that's all you heard. Like, it was like somebody had shot your tire and you skirted. But really, it was him skirting and he ran into a pole. A power pole, a big power pole. So when that happened, people started texting. I didn't see that happen, but I heard it. But I didn't know what happened. But I didn't see him crash or nothing like that because we was too busy dashing, getting away. So then 2 days later, or like a week later, people started texting my phone talking about, oh, you set him up and this and that, and then started saying a whole bunch of stuff. And then, I don't know, everybody just thought it was my fault. Like, no, it's not. He knew what he did, and he wanted to act like nothing happened, like I wasn't gonna leave or I wasn't gonna feel uncomfortable anymore. So that's how that happened. So then like 3-4 months later, I'm back at home in Kansas and I ended up finding out I was pregnant. Me and my mom ended up taking a pregnancy test or whatever. She took it. I took it and she sat with me while I took it. And then I found out I was pregnant and instantly I knew, like, obviously, like, yeah, it's the person that did what he did, but because I know any other time I'd be using protection, like, I don't, so when he did, like, I don't know, my head was just racing. Like, I was, like, confused, like, and then, like, didn't think it was for real. But then as months go by, start getting bigger and bigger. And now I'm 7 months, so I'm having a girl. And yeah,
The father is gone.
Yeah, her father, he gone. And it's just crazy, like.
Your life's, for a 14-year-old, your life's already a movie.
Yeah, it's already a movie. A whole Netflix series. But, I don't know.
Where do you stand now? You're still here in LA.
I'm still here in LA.
You tried to go back home after the last interview, and you.
Yeah, I went back home at least 2 times since the last video I made. I went home.
No, but just recently we shot one, and you went to the airport, and
Yes, I went to the
they
airport.
intercepted you at the airport, and
yeah, they did some weird stuff to me at the airport, following me and stuff, and they not basically the people that. Okay, basically I'm in custody, so not custody, but in children's, like, I don't know how to say it, but
in trouble.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
So they looking for me, I guess, and I just feel like it's no reason like they should even be keeping me out here because
you're just trying to get back to your family, right?
That's it. That's all. Like, and if I've went out there 2 times to show them like. It's no reason that I need to be with y'all.
Tell me about, I've talked with your mom and dad. I met your mom once, but I've spoken to your mom and dad many times now. And they seem like really solid parents.
They are. They're different. I'm not gonna lie. My mom's a Aquarius, my little sister Aquarius. I'm a Scorpio, my dad's a Scorpio. So it's like, we all like, I don't know.
That's my family, exactly.
It's like, my family is my family. Like, I love them to death. And
but your mom loves you, and she's trying to discipline you and straighten you out. But
discipline don't always work. But
you're a handful. But your younger sister is nothing like you, right?
She's innocent, so innocent. She ask her, oh, you want to go hang out with somebody, or. You ask her, oh, I got a friend for you. She's not going to want to go. She's not going to want to meet you. She's like, she stayed there herself.
So where did you get this wild streak?
Get what?
Where did you pick up this wild streak? For a 13-year-old girl to do some of the things you've done, it's pretty extraordinary.
It's like, I just got into it. Hanging around people. Hanging around girls that don't got nothing going for themselves.
But is there something exciting and attractive about that lifestyle?
It's really not. It's just a lot of drama and I don't know. You see a lot of different stuff every day and it's dangerous, but then you really see what's going on in the world every day. So it's like, that's a whole nother different lifestyle.
And you feel like you're done with it, or do you feel like maybe you might?
I'm not.
Go back.
I got a whole child to take care of. It's no. And then I'm still myself. I'm still young, so it's like
you haven't even gone to high school yet.
Yeah, and I don't want to keep doing that, and then something happened to me one day, and then my child by herself in this world, and then she ended up doing what I do, or what I did. So, yeah, I cut all that when I found out I was pregnant. I could have went back, but I didn't. I came back out here. Well, I did once, but that was a whole nother different. I went to Pomona.
Yeah, you told me about that. But that was mostly just like a little peer pressure and needed some money for food, right?
Hanging out with people.
But it's not like you're hustling again and you're back at it.
Yeah, it's not. I ain't had no pimp or nothing. I was by myself too. But lately, I haven't been doing nothing like that.
You're just trying to get back to Wichita.
Back home to my parents, so that way I
No,
can have my baby.
Now your mom wants you to turn yourself in because that'll potentially release you from LA and then you can go back to Kansas? Is that right?
She don't want me to. She wants me to, and she'll say that sometime and pressure and say, "Oh, you need it," but the next day she'll be like, she's mixed feelings right now. She confused too, I feel like.
Are you confused?
Me, I know what I want. I could go back home and not have to worry about this out here. Like, with this COVID-19 stuff going on anyway, it's no way they can just take you and put you in jail or do anything to you. Every court that we do, like, when I go to court is on a Zoom visit, so I can go to court even if I was on the run. Like,
no, but I mean, what you need to do is do whatever is necessary so that you can get released from LA and then go back to Kansas and live your life and raise your kid and maybe go to high school.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna be homeschooled.
Yeah, everyone's homeschooling now anyway, so who knows? Maybe that's the answer.
Yeah.
But
I'm probably gonna. I'm just ready to go home. I'm tired of being out here. It's been
you want to go home?
Yeah, it's been too long. But they don't get that.
Yeah, it's strange to me that a 14-year-old girl who's pregnant
and I ran back home twice
and has a family back there. It's not, everyone's. I saw the comments about your mom, but your mom's solid. Your mom's a good mom.
Yeah, and all them comments about her and all of that, like, that's false. Yeah, but my mom's she's nothing like she's, all she want is for her kids to be happy and to teach them the best way she can.
Yeah, no, your mom's great.
She's not a bad mom at all. Neither is my dad a bad dad. They both still got learning to do as much as I do. So we all go through stuff together. So.
All right. Well, Harmony, thank you for filling us in on some more of your details, and I wish you all the luck in the world in getting back to your family.
You're welcome.
All right, Harmony. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So we have some news on your situation.
Good news. I'm going home.
Finally.
Yes, finally.
What did the court tell you?
It told me that they were gonna order me back to my mom, and that they were gonna drop the case when they know I'm with my mom.
Good for you.
So
that's what I think needs to happen.
Now I don't gotta deal with nothing.
You don't have to come back to LA.
Mm-mm.
You're flying home.
Yeah, tomorrow's or the day after that.
Yeah, good for you. Plenty of time to get settled before your baby comes.
Yep. Got 2 more months left. That's perfect timing, I feel like. But I wish it was earlier, but it's perfect timing.
So what do you make of all this drama that you've had in your life for such a young girl?
I just feel like it was all, I'm not gonna say a phase, but I'm gonna say like it was all it was basically something I went through in life and learned from it. It's like when you go through crazy things in life and then you learn from it, that's what I feel like happened. It's like I would have never knew nothing about this. But
I'm not sure 14-year-old girls are supposed to know all the things that you know, though.
Right. But it's just,
I think it's in your personality. I suspect it's part of who you are.
Yeah, that too.
I don't think it's going to end. I mean, I hope you turn into and go in the right direction from here, but I suspect you may have a very interesting life from here on as well.
Yeah.
You can't just turn it off and be like normal now.
Right. I'm never going to be how I was before everything happened to me or before everything I went through. I'm not going to go back, to before, but I'm different, but I'm different now. So I'm gonna be going through different stuff.
Hopefully you can channel it into something more less destructive, maybe less dangerous.
Yeah.
Something that's good for you and your baby.
Yeah, because all this other stuff, I can't. I got a whole baby to take care of. And I'm ready to take care of her too. I wanted to make sure it was all gonna go the right way with me taking care of her. Like, I don't want nothing bad to happen, and then she get took and, that's gonna well on you
I think
forever.
your biggest fear was losing the baby, right?
Yeah, that was my biggest fear. I really didn't care about what was gonna happen to me, but I just cared that she was gonna be okay. Because when you carry something for 9 months and then somebody come in there and say, "Oh, we're taking your baby," I didn't want that to happen to me.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It's like a feeling that you don't want to feel, because
I think a mother's connection with her child is probably one of the strongest connections there is.
And then especially when you have them, it's definitely gonna be like a wow, like I just had my own baby. But I still got a lot to learn. I'm gonna have a lot to learn. I'm not gonna be able to even do no more. It ain't gonna be no more of my time. It's all her time now. But I have support, so.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the update, and I wish you and your baby and your mom and your family the best of luck.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.